The fires that shape history, unpacking stirring debates in movements for social change in the crucible of societal transformation. Stirring debates have always acted as both catalysts and cornerstones of progress. These are not mere discussions but powerful confrontations that ignite collective consciousness and drive transformative action. From suffrage parades to climate strikes, these debates transcend ideological boundaries, challenging complacency and demanding accountability from those in power. They serve as mirrors reflecting our deepest values while forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths about inequality, justice, and human rights. The alchemy of dissent: how debates fuel social transformation. Social movements thrive when they create spaces for passionate discourse. The American Civil Rights Movement exemplifies how structured debate can shape policy and shift public opinion at an unprecedented scale. Detailed planning by leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. transformed grassroots conversations into organized protests that captured national attention. This strategic approach ensured that every demonstration carried moral weight and political urgency. Civil disobedience tactics were carefully debated within movement circles before implementation. This process allowed activists to refine their strategies while maintaining ethical integrity. Public forums, open-air meetings became platforms for sharing personal stories of discrimination and envisioning equitable futures. Persuasive rhetoric. Speeches emphasizing nonviolent resistance resonated deeply during times of heightened racial tension. Echoes through time. Defining moments in historical debates. The Seneca Falls Convention of 1848 marked a pivotal moment in women's rights history through its bold declaration of equality. This gathering laid foundational principles that would guide future generations. Delegates engaged in rigorous discussion over the wording of the Declaration of Sentiments, ensuring language reflected both radical aspirations and pragmatic realities. The convention's resolution calling for universal suffrage shocked many contemporaries but planted seeds for eventual legislative change decades later. Statistics shaping perception. Data shows that between 1865 and 1920, voter registration rates among women increased steadily despite legal barriers. By 1920, 26 states had already granted full voting rights to women. This gradual progress demonstrates how sustained debate can gradually erode institutional resistance even in the face of opposition. It also highlights the importance of incremental victories in long-term campaigns. The digital age revolution. Online platforms redefine debate spaces. Modern technology has created new arenas for social discourse where ideas spread faster than ever before. Hashtag movements now dominate global conversations about pressing issues. Tweet threads can reach millions instantly, creating virtual town halls where diverse perspectives converge. However, these digital spaces require careful navigation due to algorithmic biases and misinformation risks. Organizers must balance speed with accuracy, using verified information sources to maintain credibility while leveraging viral potential for awareness campaigns. Risk management and activist discourse. Constructive debates demand thoughtful risk assessment to protect participants' safety without compromising message clarity. Strategic communication plans help mitigate potential backlash from opposing factions. Legal teams often work alongside activist groups to anticipate litigation risks associated with controversial statements or demonstrations. This foresight prevents unnecessary arrests and ensures peaceful protest rights are upheld. Bridging divides. Building inclusive dialogue frameworks. Successful debates require intentional efforts to include marginalized voices who may lack traditional platforms. Community-based organizing models ensure broader representation across demographics. Intersectionality frameworks help organizers understand how different forms of oppression intersect, allowing for more nuanced conversations about systemic inequities. Maintaining momentum. Sustaining productive discourse over time. Long-term impact depends on developing sustainable dialogue structures beyond initial bursts of activity. Institutional partnerships help embed ongoing conversations within formal decision-making processes. Regularly scheduled forums allow communities to revisit key issues, track progress, and adjust strategies based on emerging challenges. These mechanisms prevent momentum loss after high-profile events. Measuring impact. quantifying the effects of vigorous debate. While qualitative changes are difficult to quantify, certain indicators reveal shifts resulting from intense public discourse. Legislative reforms, changing cultural norms, and policy implementations all reflect successful advocacy efforts. Surveys showing increasing public support for progressive causes indicate that persistent debate leads to evolving societal attitudes over time. Poll data tracking generational differences further validates these trends. Conclusion: the enduring power of stirring debates lies in their ability to reshape societies through conscious engagement rather than passive observation. These dialogues challenge existing paradigms and open pathways toward meaningful reform. By embracing robust discourse as a tool for change, we empower ourselves to address urgent issues confronting modern society. The next great debate could very well be yours. Will you rise to meet it?